it's Lacey and welcome back to our space. Today in Michigan, it's in the 40s, and so that makes me think of spring, and I have 3 spring DIYs for you guys, so let's get started.
What are we doing, losing on this journey? What are we saying, making excuses? No, tell all the people we know we're getting ready to go. It's time. Life is passing by. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to last. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a dream and wake your soul. Let the music take control and learn to dance. Get on up, let's go. We've got some money and gas in the car, so let's hit the road. Can't you see we're moving slow? It's dangerous, we'll see. We'll both be gone eventually. We save and save. There's never enough for a rainy day, so you, let's go. Let's take a trip to a foreign place that we don't even know. Don't you feel we're moving slow? It's sudden, we'll see. The world's not waiting on you or me. You're the one I love, so come and have a little fun. What am I doing? Traveling, there's not much money. What am I saying? Making excuses. No ocean to ocean, I see people in places and things so clear. Oh, life has brought me here. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Any, mini, money, mo. Try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul, but that's me. What about you? Get on up, let's go. Let's go. We've got some money and gas in the car, so let's hit the road. Can't you see we're moving slow? It's dangerous, we'll see. We'll both be gone eventually. We'll be safe and save. We'll be gone. Rainy day, so you, let's go. Let's go. Let's take a trip to a foreign place that we don't even know. Don't you feel we're moving slow? It's sudden, we'll see. The world's not waiting on you or me. You're the one I love, so love and have a little fun. Life is a journey, life is a miracle. Life can be perfect, life can be wonderful. A celebration, let's go. Life is amazing.
I have a couple of these stickers on, but they kind of stick to themselves as well as to the branches, so I stopped using these little 3D ones. We're going to use some on the outer portion here, but for right now on the inner portion we already have 3 butterflies, and I'm thinking I want to add a little bit of color. I really love what the blue looks like, so we're going to put some of that on.
We save. Oh, for a rainy day, so let's go. Let's take a trip to a foreign place that we don't even know. You know, don't you feel we're moving slow? It's sudden, we'll see. The world's not waiting on you or me. You're the one I love, so love and have a little fun. Life is a journey, life is a miracle. Life can be perfect.
And we're going to fill in around the edge here with some more moss. On this journey, what are we saying? Making
making excuses, no. Tell all the people we know we're getting ready to go. It's time. Life is passing by. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to last. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a dream and wake your soul. Let the music take control and learn to dance. Get on up, let's go. We've got some money and gas in the
Next, I have this little container, and it came with this little lid. It has this plastic lip around it, but I took that off. And I'm going to hot glue that lid on top.
Let's go. Let's take a trip to a foreign place that we don't even know. Don't you feel we're moving so it's sudden? We'll see. The world's not waiting on you or me. You're the one I love. So come and have a little fun. What am I doing? Traveling. There's not much money. What am I saying? Making excuses. No ocean to ocean. I see people in places and things so clear. Life has brought me here. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Any, mini, money, mo. Try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul. But that's me. What about you? Get on up, let's go. Let's go. We've got some money and gas in the car, so let's hit the road. Can't you see we're moving so it's dangerous? We'll see. We'll both be gone. Either way we'll be safe. And save, we'll be gone. Rainy day, so you, let's go, let's go. Let's take a trip to a foreign place that we don't even know. Don't you feel we're moving so it's sudden? We'll see. The world's not waiting on you or me.
Here it is, my little butterfly terrarium. You can place some lights in there, some little fairy lights. It'd be very easy to run them inside and around all of the greenery and then the cord out whatever side you want and stick the battery pack underneath. And then you could put a little butterfly on top of it and you wouldn't see it. I didn't want to light mine up. I thought it was pretty by itself. I think it's going to be really lovely sitting in the sunlight when it hits all the little reflective butterflies. Even these that are some of the die cuts have little gold and sparkle on them, and I think it will look really pretty in the sun. This video is part of a collab that I'm in called the Friend Friday Hop that is being hosted by the lovely Heidi over at Happily Thriving Heidi. So once you're done watching this video, please go over to the link that I will have down in my description box and hop over to the next talented lady in this collab. We will be doing all spring DIY, so go over and see what she has in store for you guys. Now on to DIY number 2. Okay, for our second DIY, we're going to be using this 8-inch wire reform from Dollar Tree. They come 2 in a pack. I have one of them here. I have the blue butterflies that we were using. I also have all of the rest of the fern here. We won't be using all of that, but I pulled them all off the stem. I also have some burlap ribbon that we're going to use to wrap the reform. And I have these pretty purple leaves. They have like a purpley green tint to them. I've had these in my stash for a little while. I either got them from Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, I'm not sure which. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ribbon and we are going to wrap our reform. We're going to do it twice. I have more of this ribbon, so let's get to it.
On this journey, what are we saying? Making excuses, no. Tell all the people we know we're getting ready to go. It's time. Life is passing by. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to last. Any, mini, money, mo. Pick a dream and wake your soul. Let the music take control and learn to dance. Let's go. We've got some money. I see people in places and things so clear. Oh, life has brought me here. Any, many, money, more. Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Any, many, money, more. Try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul. But that's me. What about you? Get on up, let's go. Let's go. We've got some money and gas in the car, so let's hit the road. Can't you see we're moving slow? It's dangerous. We'll see. We'll both be gone. But today we'll be saved and saved. We'll be gone. Rainy day, so you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take a trip to a foreign place that we don't even know. Don't you feel we're moving slow? It's sudden. We'll see. The world's not waiting on you or me. You're the one I love. So love and have a little fun. Life is a journey. Life is a miracle. Life can be perfect. Life can be wonderful. They celebrate. Let's go. Life is amazing. So dance and love and have a little. Baby, let's have some fun. Life is a journey. Life is a miracle.
Okay, for our next DIY, we're going to be using a heart-shaped wreath form from Dollar Tree. All of my Dollar Trees have these right now since Valentine's was not too long ago. We're going to utilize more of the butterflies, and then I have a ton of wood beads. Now, I don't know exactly the size of these. They came from Amazon in a multi-size pack. I do believe these might be 16 millimeters, and I'm going to guess that these might be 8 or 6 millimeters. I'm not sure. My pack said multi-pack and it didn't give sizes. So what we're going to do is take some handy dandy wire cutters, some better than the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to try to remove this inner ring here. Okay, after I got the inner ring out, I snapped off all of the little pieces. Those were easy. I just bent them over and they snapped right off. This took a little bit of muscle to get off, and I did have to use Chad's wire cutters. Now, we're not going to be using this one. We're going to only be using this one. And there is a connection point that you can see on it, and I'm pretty sure if I bend it, it breaks. So what we're going to do then is, if you haven't already guessed, we're gonna put beads on it. All right, I had to straighten it out a little bit, but it's gonna go back to its shape. I think I can bend it back into the shape of a heart without too many problems, but the beads aren't gonna go all the way on it if I keep it as the heart shape that it was. And the more I look at it, the more I think I only wanna use these smaller beads. So I'm going to go ahead and start placing these on.
What are we doing? Losing on this journey? What are we saying? Making excuses, no. Tell all the people we know we're getting ready to go. It's time. Life is passing by. Any, many, money, more. Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to last. Any, many, money, more. Pick a dream and wake your soul. Let the music take control and learn to dance. Get on up, let's go. We've got some money and gas in the car, so let's hit the road. Can't you see we're moving slow? It's dangerous, we'll see. We'll both be gone eventually. We save and save. There's never enough for a rainy day, so you, let's go. Let's take a trip to a foreign place that we don't even know. Don't you feel we're moving slow? It's sudden, we'll see. The world's not waiting on you or me. You're the one I love, so come and have a little fun. What am I doing? Traveling, there's not much money. What am I saying? Making excuses, no. Ocean to ocean, I see people in places and things so clear. Oh, life has brought me here. Any, many, money, more. Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Any, many, money, more. Try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul. But that's me. What about you? Get on
projects, and as you can tell, they all have a butterfly theme. So starting with the first one, the butterfly terrarium, I absolutely love that. I love going to the butterfly conservatory, and so I thought it would be really nice to make my own version of this. I know my ribbon is very large, but I love it. You can scale yours down or put more on it, because you know I probably wanted to put more on it. If you are new to my channel, you should know I'm extra, and so I do a lot of extra. So we have extra butterflies on the outside and extra butterfly ribbon that's kind of too big for it, but I'm in love with it. There is nothing hard about this project. I just urge you to be careful when you use moss and hot glue, because you can burn yourself. Moving on to the second project, which is my little wreath form I have on my family sign that's in my living room. I absolutely love. It's a little dark in tone. I love the butterfly that's on there, but you don't see it really well with the leaves that I picked, so I may add some more color to make it pop off a little more, or I may change it out to one of the more monarch looking butterflies, because I absolutely love those. When you think spring, you think butterflies, and that's why I did this. And then lastly, with my little heart wreath with the floating butterfly inside, the hardest thing for that is actually taking the wreath form apart. If you can find a little wire heart wreath by itself, that would be perfect. I was looking around my house for a wire hanger and we don't have any. I thought I could make a heart that way, but if you can find that, I think it would be a little bit easier. It was a little difficult, but I was twisting the wire cutters that I got out of our big toolbox, because the Dollar Tree ones will not work for this, and they just kind of popped off, but it did take some muscle, and I'm not very strong. So if you have some muscle at your house, you could probably get it apart pretty easy. Now, I did forget to put the fishing wire in before I closed it up. That was my mistake. It wasn't right in front of my face, and so I didn't think about it. So you want to lay that inside of the two butterflies before you close them up, but I fixed it and it worked out fine for me. So that is it for this video. I want to thank Heidi so much for including me in this Friend Friday hop. I will link her channel down below, along with the link for the next person in this hop. Please go by, check both of them out, and tell them that I sent you. There are a lot more spring DIYs for you to enjoy. All right, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, for liking, and always sharing my videos. And if you are not a member here at Lacee Space, I don't know why not. Go ahead, smash that subscribe button, become a member, hang out with us for a while. We have a lot of fun here. We make a lot of cool things here. So also you can follow me on Instagram. It's Lacee Space, the same way that it's spelled here, and I will catch all of you in my next video. Bye, loves.
Life has brought me here. Any, many, money.